looking at all of it. So I'm glad it went away. And there's only so much you can cope with in life, and I'm glad now that I have a break to regenerate my immune system and my body. This last month, especially this last week, has been really rough on me. I never thought, I could be in a place like that again without surgery. And all I have to do is just stop taking, I got 4 bulging discs that aren't causing much pain. But 4 bulging discs are still bad. I feel the bulging discs later in the day. And it's usually coming from one area in my back, it's always been in just one area. And I've always lived with the same pain. It never moves. It's always in the same. And, I'm dumbfounded by, I can point to it. I can point to that pain. Everyone says I got problems. Yes, I've had problems. My problems are complex. I need to see a specialist, but there's not a specialist that can see me. They thought that they were going to do surgery on me, but then it turned out that you just make more problems than solve. It's good news to hear, but here we are, managing with these 4 bulging discs on top of the hardware pain. It's pain coming near the hardware, and I'm below it, and it could be because I've been sitting on my ass so long that I think there's a bone or something down there that attaches to your spine. Some bone down there got flattened, like kin bones, and that started pulling, and maybe that's, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but they are, and even if you can point to the pain, that's good enough reason for them to do surgery on you. What world am I living in? I don't understand it. But it is what it is, and over the years the pain has just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. It's I can point to it, I can point to it every single time. It's like if you pointed to your knee and there was pain here, and then they told you they couldn't do anything about it, even though it's a pain coming from a physical location. There is something physical in there that is causing this pain. And they play dumb, and there's nothing they can do. So, complex, yes, but how complex? So at least I have all of the doctor's team, people still want to point the finger at me and say that, I'm addicted. But yeah, I've been on these for 8 years plus. My body is addicted somewhat. Mentally, I'm too strong for that. We take them on time. We don't fool around because it's my life. If it's your life on the line or your health, you don't play around with the drugs you got unless you're careless. And stupid people are careless. Irresponsible people are careless. And I want to be trustworthy, so I do not fool around like all of you. So point the finger at yourself, not at me, because we've been doing this game for a long time, just fine, and there's never been a problem. But your own paranoid thoughts, it's ridiculous how people focus on just the fears that they were taught and not the realities of the situation. Totally ignorance there. But it is what it is, and I am just thankful to, just still be here. Well, I can't shut in. Have a great day.
Drink this tea. Time out. Hold up, bro. Nah, see, I must go. Time out, bro. See, I must walk away from this talk. I know
That works well.
my life is so dark.
Alright.
I don't care if I make a million, but I get
Peace.
make it the other day. All I care about is what my people need. I need simple seeds. You just get off your high horse, and that's what's happening in this studio. Because I think you lost yourself years ago. Being a dictator. A dick. Takes hard. Yeah. I'm a dual tie. Anything is good. It's worth your time. Obviously, I'm the man. In the moment. There's no hate or fear. I've been living a disaster for years on the landslide. Rewriting my life as it was never written before. Keep changing. I'm forced to. I say
Journey. I'm special. Not as special as you, but fucker, I am special. We're gonna put on a great show today. LGCD 433.7 drastic measures. We got Durban Poison on the bowl. Straight up Justin on the microphone. We'll be like, damn, doing it big one more day, another day. Can't get over myself, man. Antidepressants, some hefty painkillers. It's not gonna kill me. Cause I'm a teacher with responsibilities who knows how to respect dangerous drugs without calling an ambulance. Cause I'm like, I just can't do it. I need special attention. Damn right, homie. Do special ed. 500%. But that's why people took drastic measures in your life. Cause we believe in you, man. We believe in you. You don't gotta hate yourself as much as you do. That is unfair to all your friends. That is unfair to your personal support system that's been by your side all of these years. Don't you think that is unfair that you constantly stop the car, get out, you let the air out of the tire knowingly, like you pre-planned this, and then you get back in, start driving on the road, and you're like, phew, we got a flat tire. So then you're like, damn, I was driving on the interstate, and all of a sudden I got a flat tire on all of your social media, just so you could get that special attention. Like, you went out of your way and took drastic measures, homie. You went out of your way. How does that make you feel? How does that make us feel? How does that make us feel when you crowd wolf constantly? Like you need special attention. Like we need to take drastic measures. People are worried about you, man. We care for you. I'm your friend now. You can trust me. We will get through this together. I got some great friends of mine. But you need to take drastic measures and put your life in your own hands. Take control, because no one likes to see a crybaby. I mean, it's cool to watch someone cry once. But when you repeatedly cry wolf, it's hard to find sympathy and empathy. Because you straight up robber, you a thief for the mental. You think you want to come in here and purchase my time, which I already blocked off for the day, and start telling me about your lies in your life And I'm supposed to sit here and listen as if it's truth coming out your jabberjaw. Homie, that's why we take drastic measures. Because it's cold shit outside. But I encourage you to keep on crying wolf. I encourage you to keep on making the wrong decisions in life. I encourage you to be the weak one where always someone else is picking you up and then, like you just can't keep your mouth shut. It's like, we already know the deal, man. I'm back here like, cool, we got a plan. And then all of a sudden, you decide to go off on your own plan. Like, that's cool. Like, that will get you money off of the street corner. You will get sympathy in that. Damn right, man. People, what will they think about you? Look how low you've gone, lowered the bar. That's why drastic measures are taken. That's why people bought 12 guns, or 12 gauges. That's why they got stun guns. That's why we got cameras on our phones. We take drastic measures when it comes to undesirables. If you consider yourself an undesirable, why would I hire you, man? Tell me. But you came up all up in my grill, explaining the top 10 reasons of why your next boss shouldn't hire you. Here, let me just forward this email real quick. Thank you for self-incriminating yourself, because I'm still the boss. This makes me laugh when people try so hard and then they fail. They fall right on their fucking face. And then here we are, man, just chilling in our car, smoking a fat-ass joint, enjoying our time. And they're like, ring, ring, yeah, I need to talk to you. So I'm like, okay. So we're like, yo, we're smoking a joint, chilling. Can you smoke a joint and chill too? Because we're taking drastic measures right now, and we try and not to get in the mind state of drastic measures, the opposite, drastic measures. Is it really that serious? Just, shh, we're gonna hotbox my ride at the moment. If you can't, if this is too difficult for you, we can find someone else to fill your seat, friend. I mean, I was all cool and you came in here and now I'm pissed off. Like, what the F? You taking drastic measures to screw up all of our lives or just yours? Because I'm curious to what your plea determinations are of your future. Because right now I'm like, damn, yo, who the hell would want that? You gotta take drastic measures and fix your face because it's constantly on the move. It's constantly frowning. And what can we do, man, besides run away? What can we do, man, besides please stop battering me? What can we do, man, besides take drastic measures and walk away from the situation? Chill in the car and, you know, I'm a smoke a blunt. And damn, yo, drama follows me out to the car. Can I lock it? Am I a mean guy if I don't let my homie up north down here in my car because he's acting like a bitch? Homie, I'm a CEO. I don't put up with this shit. What are you CEO of besides drama on the street? You should put out an album. Put all of that aggressions. Go to church, man. Go find Jesus because you haven't found what you're looking for, it looks like. You're still trying to find. What is it? Explain it to me. Explain how your drastic measures in the past, your drastic measures right now, is it really that serious? I'm trying to smoke a joint. And you come up in my grill explaining how no one wants you and just can't do it another day. And I'm like, man, you need a joint. And they're like, no, man, I don't do that shit for a reason. And then, you know, they're like chain smoking, taking drastic measures to try to, because they're like, they're out of control. Right? Like my pain gets out of control some days. And so therefore I got my system here. I got a system that works. I am not taking something that is impacting the performance right now. Why the hell would I work so hard all of these years and then go buy weed that makes me aggressive and so would I want to have 50% effectiveness for 10 hours or have zero pain for 6 hours, for 7 hours? And then what do you do about the other hours. So that's where the extended release comes in. Is you can have your pick, but it seems like it's not that easy of a jump. Especially with all these laws, what I've learned from this last visit is each time you make a medicine change, I guess it's mandatory now that all patients go from the bare minimum of like to start at the lowest dose. And that makes sense, right? This shouldn't be 30 days because the pain medication lives in your body like no longer than a day, 2 days, man. Like it's out. So it just makes me wonder why. Oh yeah, I was on the Oxycontin products. Oxycontin is a extended release, and the oxycodone is a 6-hour release. So 6 and 12. I was on those for a few years until I developed itching again. That weird, disgusting sensation. So I call it a allergic reaction. Let's call that a tolerance. It's like, get me off of it. So they have this test out there that you can do, and they take a swab of your mouth and they can send it to a place to have your liver tested of what, because there's different kinds of, like my body works well with the oxycodone brand, the oxy brand, and the morphine brand, and also this hydromorphine, but it's still morphine. They got other ones out there like Vicodin with Tylenol, and some NSAIDs like antidepressants, what works for you, what doesn't. It's a real good way to figure out what medications transfer through your liver quickly. And those are the medications you want to stay away from because they'll be least effective. You want the ones, or what says on the report, let's say, that stays in your liver the longest. What gets filtered out quickest and what gets filtered. And that test tells you what it is. So like fentanyl was a brand that didn't work for me. And Valium is a brand that doesn't work for me. So there's two different, there's probably more, but there's two different kinds of pain medications, like two different kinds of people where the pain medication works differently. So your odds are 2 to find the right one. And once you do, I mean, in each category you got, like me, I had oxy and morphine. So those two brands have an extended release and also a short-term release. So you got 4, but really you got to run them in pairs. And I'm suspecting that you could cross a morphine brand with an oxy brand. I'm guessing you could, but that is the corner that I play in the most. The fentanyl and the Valium, all that Tylenol with, it's the long ass word, but that's the stuff that ruins your liver. Opiates. But like I said, I just want the pain gone. The reason why we're on this shit. Because of my bad back, no one fucked it up. It's just fucked up. If anyone fucked it up, I did. So I got no one to be pissed off at myself. I'm not pissed off, right? Probably more sad. Every time I think about it, it doesn't make me angry. It should make me cry, man. Because that's just not cool. Like being tortured. I know when I don't take these morphine pills, I will expect, guaranteed, to be tortured. Guaranteed. And then if I'm tortured in that feeling for, I mean, lately the torture's been high, but I say 2 days. If I'm in that torture for 2 days, I get to a suicidal depression.
But luckily, I have the coping skills, and I'm surrounded by people who love me, and it's like, I'm never weak, but it just sucks that is a guarantee. That mindset, that will be where I go, and I know it. Maybe you don't, because you just try to get me off this shit, you know, but I know where I will go if you help me. And there are some times you just gotta turn away help. And like, I understand your reasons, but just let it go. If you could offer me a better pill than morphine, if you could offer me a better solution than this, if you could offer me a better solution in this room, hey, you know, I'm all ears. You can offer me a better solution in my belief system, really, I will follow it. But this is the best one that works for me. And y'all can choose to believe in, do anything you want to your body, but only yourself. But I feel it's bad the moment you bring people in. You know, I feel it's bad when you try to be like, hey, you know, just take one hit. I'm not that. No, if you can stay sober, you should definitely stay sober. If I could stay outside, I would stay outside. If I could stop taking these morphine pills, believe me, I'd stop taking them. And including all this shit. If I could stop taking this, if I could even go out on stage, believe me, I'd probably go touring. Probably go to all these interviews that I'd be turning down. But it is what it is. You do what is best for you. And don't do it because other people are saying you should, when you know it's probably not good for you. I'm doing this because I know it's good for me. And in no way would I be like, hey, you should try it. Nah. You gotta go through the proper hoop. Oh man, I suffer from PTSD of people who are like family and friends, but they fuck you over. That's my PTSD. So I'm like, well, why should I subject myself to such punishment? Like, I have an option to be here, and I have an option to even accept you talking to me like this. It's like, I don't need this. I don't need your service. Like, you can give me compliments, and you can tell me good job, and you can help me on my next song, but if all you're gonna do is bitch and tell me where to go in life, then I will rather make my own path than follow yours. No disrespect. Nothing personal. It's just I'm trying to live a life here. Excuse me for trying. But I'm sure there are many other victims out there who will be welcoming to your service. But I think right at this moment, you're lacking the education you need to be qualified to realistically help me. And that's usually the case. I'm not mad at the person. I'm just sitting there quiet, kind of taking it like a victim would from a bully. Like, oh, you ain't shit, call me all these other names, this and that. Like they know better. And, you know, it's like they're trying to teach me how to play the piano when they never played the piano a day in their life. It's like, really, what kind of teachers are you? I'm trying to, you know, make music, and they're trying to tell me how to make music, and they never made anything in their life. Creativity is the devil. And I'm like, why am I surrounded here by a lifestyle that is not what I see myself in? And that's my excuse, real reason for not being close to family or friends. They all got this dictating mindset. Bully, like, name calling, like, probably name calling is the worst offense. Third grader shit, man. I'm sitting back here, walking around, going to places I don't need to be, and I'm thinking about process, like, what do I gotta do for my next album?
and I'm listening to their opinions. Like they're stuck on emotion, and I'm stuck on contracts. Two different lifestyles, man. I live and breathe business. They live and breathe your thoughts. And I just like... I've always enjoyed my alone time. That's not a huge issue. But I am fighting these battles alone. I can do solitude just fine. I'm the only one speaking on my behalf. Everyone else thinks I'm lying. I mean, yeah, who am I going to practice lying to? Let's just think about common sense real quick. I lie to my microphone all the time. That's how you practice, you know? Practice your lying skills to the wall. You basketball, and you become real good. Yeah, man, with that mindset, you become a pro. Shit. So Casper and Justin is here to save your day with some awesome music. So let's get this party started, homie. We're going. So we got some new beats going on here. Like I said, these will be a bass. These are not the actual music that I will put on the CD, but it will sound. You have to give me some time. It's been a while since I, So, this is going to be stuff for future albums. So probably about an hour into it, I'll be feeling real good about myself. Alright, so there's one thing I want to do tonight is I want to stay away from the cymbals and the hi-hats. I want to stay away from, let me share this video on my YouTube channel real quick. I want to stay away from the cymbals and stuff and do more trap stuff, more, basically like Cardi B style. I didn't hear you say it. CWSPOD would look really good right here. Instead of a necklace, I just tattoo a necklace that said that hold my Jesus piece. Instead of having a real Jesus piece, I'm a tattoo one. This is CWSPOD. What do you guys think about that? Well, damn, man. We are rocking and rolling, homies. We are rocking and rolling. Thank you for paying attention, because we got some hot ass rhymes coming your direction. This is my job. This is what I do. And yeah. So let me show you something. So now I can go back here and go back to all the ones I recorded. Is it? I didn't hear you. Is it CWSPOD? Pop quiz hot shot. What's it stand for? Creative Wind Studios production online delivery. What am I doing? Am I delivering you something? Where? Online? Am I being creative? Yeah, it sounds like wind, and this is a studio. So give it up for CWSPOD. Give it up for CWSPOD.com if you want to see the discography. Hell yeah, homies. So this is what I'm doing. Yesterday's you guys thought I was shit. Yesterday's you guys thought I was hot shit. Well, what am I today, man? I am sexy. Well, we have to force ourselves to sit here for a few more hours. Let's see how far we got. I bet we didn't even go a half hour, man. Oh shit, we went an hour and a half already? No way. Really? Time flies when you're having fun, hey children? Well, I'm in Pal Talk right now if you want to join in on the fun. I'll be here, chilling, looking at it, pretending that there are people around me, pretending like I'm at a bar and I'm not in a room by myself. Definitely helps the creativity.
All right, so let's continue. So we got 2.5 more hours of this.
All after 2005. The near-death experience, which more proof for we ain't done rapping yet. Journey to the other side. Since none of you are ever talking to me about what happened, I'm just gonna say it. You know, at first I was real weirded out about the whole situation. I mean, how do you talk about something like that? It's really difficult. Because the people who are supposed to get it don't. And realize there's got to be something more into it. If, oh shit, man, yo, I'm a fuck up, for real. Yo, I was such a party buzz. Damn, yo. That was such an obvious mistake. You know, I was like a point loser. I saw 2 big ass buds fall off the sack. Like, it was... damn, man. Damn, this new weed place sucks. You know, this new company bought this place where I used to buy my weed at, and they give you shit like this. They ain't smart, yo. Plastic bags. When they gave us free dick suckers. I mean, come on, free dick suckers with every purchase. To go into plastic bags. Damn, yo. No more Durban poison. This fool getting sad. Bunch of newbies starting out with plastic bags instead of dick suckers. Yeah, those red cup dick suckers, man. Sucking your dick. As long as you buy, what is it, a half ounce? Maybe an eighth. They'll give you a free dick sucker. Nah, this place gives you plastic bags, Holmes. Plastic bags, man. They take away my favorite brand. Turn to a shit. My place never gave me stems. Bunch of idiots. Yo, I feel ripped up. This is Hayes number 1. So we're gonna see. My ass gets kicked. What happens, G? Because we were smoking sour diesel mixed in with a bit of this. And now we're Hayes number 1. Hayes number 1, man. I think that's what happened, yo. Going from dick suckers to plastic bags. Yo, do I get my weed points? Can I still use my reward points? Probably not. Yo, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'll have one in here. Because nothing great lasts forever, you know? They knew what was up, but I gotta grab me some more water before we start this ride. They knew how to help a brother out, yo. These people give up.
Just that they're rooted in tradition. That's all it means, you know. But when I think of it, it's strict. And when I think of it, I feel almost in a cage. And why would I, you know, how could I be attracted? Well, I live in a cage, essentially. So I was just attracted, I guess, to the self-discipline aspect of it. And, like, they ain't afraid to give their opinion, you know, be like, walks in here and says, you know, that last song sucks. And, you know, like, they're not afraid to say it. I think Chinese people, especially once you get to know them on a personal level, that they have no problem doing that. And so I guess I was attracted to that part. Not really the person, or because they turn ugly when, you know, their looks go out the window. And about, I don't know, 60 or 50. I used to think they all looked the same, but after many years of documentaries and many years of just studying culture and tradition, I really found, like, I looked in Nebraska, Lincoln, and they had Christian music, you know, oh, we love you, you know, there wasn't really any spice or flavor to what I was hearing. You know, I got banjos, and then someone, my sister's boyfriend, introduced me to hip-hop and rap. I think the very first, he gave me an old Eazy-E tape. Eazy-E was the first rapper I ever heard. And then, after I heard that, I don't know how I got hooked on 2 Live Crew. And then Sir Mix-a-Lot. Very 3 different types of music. Immediately. Those were my 3 first tapes. And they've got a lot of flavor in them. They were in your face, and that's why I'm attracted to that screaming. Even when it comes to music, you know, I try to somehow make goosebumps come arise. And I'm doing all this stuff that I was inspired as a kid. And throughout my life, it never stops. Sometimes I hear stuff on, I watch Volt TV off and on. Revolt TV, I think that's Joe Budin's channel. Something. We got DirecTV out here. So, I mean, I get inspiration from that, even though I know those videos was sometimes made for like $5 using the top and all equipment, but like, yo, we're gonna sign you, but make this video in our garage type shit. And I mean, that's all cool because they do a good job at it. You know, I like what they got going on, and it's just some weird ass stuff happening on there. And not that I really like weird writing my stuff. I was explaining to you guys a while back that I did write some lyrics out, and they're not bad. They're pretty good. I don't know what's stopping me from not doing that, because I always plan on doing it, but I never do it. I guess the reason is I'm never positioned right for my body. It's either that. 2, I don't want to look 5-0-ish and take notes in front of you unless we're at like a doctor's office, but people get paranoid, especially when you got stuff. I don't know what it is, man. People paranoid as shit. So sometimes I feel like I can't do what I really want to do, or like my back hurts. Who the hell wants to write when your back hurts? And all right. The point here is to know yourself. The more you know your car, the better you'll take care of it. USPOD.com leads you to YouTube discographies. Follow me on twitter.com/CWSPOD. That's where most things go, and I apologize if it gets too messy. We currently have broadcasting issues where it's cutting in every few hours, and I'm going to start broadcasting my YouTube live to all the subscribers. I had to turn, screwed it up a bit. We got so many HDMI cables. I have an HDMI tester right there, and basically cut up 80% of my HDMI cables. They were all broken. And now every time I plug in an HDMI, I'm going to make sure it works. I got too much here to just risk it by not taking precautions. It's cheaper to buy 10 cables than it is another box, because, man, I really wish I had that box. Quality would be better. I could, you know, right now the way how it's set up, it's kind of choppy, and I'm like, damn, you know, I gotta go out and get a video card. A much better video card than what I got just to handle this 4K crap, what we truly desire. So pick the good, bad, and keep on telling myself, well, maybe next month you can start working on your instrumentals, but we got shit we gotta repair. And I'm just waiting for my back to heal. I'm waiting right now. I mean, I've learned a lot from it, and I'm glad I went through it. Sad to say. but it's setting me up for success if we will ever get to use our experiences of what we've learned over the past 9 years of suffering. Can't wait. Thing here though is it's all mental. But for me it's finding comfort. I don't want to do it if I'm hurting. I would have years ago, but I'm done playing that game, man. I'm done trying to make myself look good for you. I look good no matter what, but I will not torture myself to follow some lame-ass plan to stay on schedule. I do not want to be in pain more than I have to. And that's the shit that I deal with today. That's the mental bullshit. That's what's stopping me, is I'm tired of feeling the worst pain ever. I'm tired of being reminded of it. I'm tired of fake smiling. I'm tired of it, man. And I'm going strike and just run my mouth until we get these pills straight, or they take that crap out of my back. Because no one deserves to be living like this. You know, Jeffrey Dahmer ate all those people, but Jeffrey Dahmer doesn't need 9 years of level 10 pain suffering. No way, man, no one does. I don't think I ever did anything bad in my past life, or even in my, real last life, to deserve 9 years. I don't think I ran my mouth hard enough with razor blades to even get that kind of punishment. All I did was jabber my jaw. I never swung anything.
You can see my beautiful ass nose. Everything about me, man, is awesome. I got a big chunk between my legs. Like I'm dressed. I got big ass hands. I got a handle on life. Life ain't got a handle on me. I got a handle on life. I'm 41 years old eating lard and eating grease. Yo, I'm gonna be here forever. I got a fake heart. Jesus wants me to be around. So you need to know that Jesus has the wheel. And what do you got? What do you got to hold on besides yesterday's trends? You ain't got a hold of nothing. You are basically the definition of what we just spoke of. Amazing. You are amazing. Keep on progressing. Someday you'll be like me. Man, look at me. Look. Can you see my eyeballs? Because they're pointed right at you, bro. Pointed right at your mommy's titties. Yeah, I'll have a Coca-Cola, please. Talk shit. Like from a distance. From a distance, homie. You missing out on my studio? Welcome to my studio. You see it? You see? We need to work on video games tonight. We got all kinds of stuff for you to watch when you get done working your full-time job for some pussy. I just do my job because I love it. I love everything that I have achieved. And only a dumbass would be like, I'm still not happy with my 1G tracks. I'm still not happy with my dick size. I'm still not happy, bro. You can be happy, smoke some weed. Why are you such a stick in the mud? I swear to God, if I heard every time, I ain't happy, I would be a millionaire if each time was like $1,000. I heard that at least 1,000 times, man. Let's get high so I can forget that who I'm looking at. Who are you looking at? I'm trying to forget what I'm looking at, and it's amazing in here, man. I just have to knock myself down a few notches because it's just over incredible what we've done with ourselves. Yeah, it's still half full, homie. No cameras, but there's like cameras in the main areas and outdoors and doorbells. Oh, too early. We got 30 minutes left. Just kind of stuck here. I'm gonna show you how to do this so you can be just as fly, homie. Pain. Just as fly. So when you wake up, you can tell your bitch what you've been doing with your life, and she might want to suck your nasty ass